Everton won, Leeds won in a game of 2 halves. Massive opportunity for Everton to get about 7th in the league table. Well, at home we just can't seem to do it at the moment. At least we didn't lose the game. I thought I was coming in to watch a poor performance. Second half a bit better, but again, I don't know why we have to wait till half time to change things. You know, at the end of the day, someone needs to take responsibility on that pitch. The manager as well might need to be a bit more ruthless with it, because that first half was simply not good enough. It was never changing at any point in that game. Even a goal I don't think would have changed us in that first half. But yeah, just second half come out with a lot more power, a lot more fight, a lot more in their face. And we just got at them a bit more. We gave Leeds too much respect, and I don't really know why. I know they've been in good form recently, but yeah, that's all we had to do. That was clearly what was missing. There's just too many players static on that pitch, not supporting one another. Players who were on the board as well, trying to take on about 10 players at once. And we just need someone to come on and give that little bit of a spark. Jared Branfrey come back into the team now and come on in the second half. Had 5 at the back with 2 wing backs. That didn't work. Eventually put O'Brien at right back, and then Diblin come on, which I just think we needed at that point in the game. I'm glad he didn't put him on for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes to go. We gave him a bit more of a chance, but I know the lad's only 19. He just needs to start waking up a little bit. He needs off the ball. To be honest, he's shocking off the ball. And at the end of the day, if you're trying to prove the points in the team, especially at a club like Everton, you need to be pressing a lot better. You need to be wanting the ball a lot more. He just seems to stand there and kind of wait for something to happen, or I just don't know what it is with him. He seems like he needs a fucking breakfast bar at times to wake up. But it's a game that, you know, Calvert-Lewin had a chance in that first half to make it 2-0, and it would have been a real long way back for us. And to be honest, I couldn't see a way back for us if that went in. So, you know, me upset that we didn't get the winner with just gone again the second half, hitting the bar straight after our goal. You know, I've got to look at 2 sides of things. Could have been 2-0 down, and we were shocking. We could have gone further down that game, you know what I mean? It was it's alright. We could have gone further down that game, but yeah, Leeds should have took more of an opportunity there in the first half, but they didn't. The second half, you know, just gone again. I thought was shocking on the board today. Thought off the board he was good, but on the board he was shocking. He couldn't pass anything today. And somehow that cross managed to find Tierno Barry in the box and somehow get that goal. I think the Leeds defenders probably could have done better with that moment. I think he should have got across Tierno Barry a lot quicker, challenged a bit more, but at the end of the day, I'm not asked. He gets his goal, and that's all I'm asked about, and he's got another goal. He played alright today. Barry was moments where I just thought, I just want a bit more endeavour from him, like a bit more tenacity, but maybe that's just not him, and that's just not his character and way of playing. But you know, we research and scout these players, so it's on us to not do that properly. But yeah, look, it's a point at the end of the day. It's not a loss. It's a game that we haven't won again at home. It's another game I've went to and haven't won at home. At least it wasn't the last game I went to when we lost 3-0 against Tottenham. But yeah, I thought the standout player today who come on was Keenan Drewsbury Hall. Just made a massive difference to us. Obviously missing Grealish today, and yeah, done a lot better when he come on. It was all and die in the first half. You know, you can't do everything. You know, no players are moving about to him. The wing backs are too scared maybe that's a tactic from us, but they're just too scared to get past them at points and, you know, overlap and talk, because they didn't want to lose out defensively. But we've got to have a bit more belief in ourselves, and I just don't think we do, and it's really frustrating to watch at times, because you can see obviously from sitting up here and seeing the whole of the pitch, you can see a lot more, but you just think sometimes if you're a Premier League footballer, you have far better awareness about you to to get at games and find moments and find the right pass and link up better. That's what training's for, and we just don't do it enough. And again, we leave it all late all the time, and it's I just don't know why we accept just one half of bad football where nothing seems to change in that half of football. It's very frustrating because we need like an injury or something, not an injury, a bad injury to anyone, but a stop a play where Moyes could gather the players around for a couple or for a minute while drinking the waters or Lucozade or whatever, and just waking them up a bit. But I feel like he could have tweaked in the first half. I wouldn't have been upset if he took anyone off in the first half. I think the players wasn't showing enough. You know, after 20-30 minutes, if a player's not showing enough, you go, get the fuck off the pitch. It's not good enough. Do you want to be in this team or not? Well, we take the points at the end of the day. Leeds shouldn't have never won that first game, opening game of the season. This is the first time I've ever watched Leeds at home since I actually went to see Everton play at home for the first time in my life in 2003 in September. So I had to come back and watch them again at home. But yeah, it's a point. Could have been worse, could have been better. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.